it's good to see you again, sir.
Nice to see you. How you like my son so far?
Oh my God, just love him. He's tall, and his last name rhymes with my first name, and he was a puppy.
Oh yeah, well, he's a vagabond. How you feel about that?
What?
Just in case you don't know, look at the screen. He's basically a bum ass.
Wait, but he's gonna get a job, right?
Steve no money.
Steve no jobs?
Steve got no jobs.
Oh, we gotta
Steve
talk.
no more money.
Oh no, we gotta talk about this.
Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody, and welcome. My name is Igor, and this beautiful lady right here goes by the name of India. And together, we review shows such as Married at First Sight. Now, we do have a child who likes to yell and scream when he's hungry and just whenever he feels like it. So, we're gonna have to run through this as fast as humanly possible while he's still asleep. If you believe in us and think we can do it, hit the like button and definitely hit the subscribe button. Maybe, just maybe, it'll keep him quiet.
Pray for us.
He's holding us hostage. So, who do you want to start with?
Okay, let's start with Jasmina and Michael.
Jasmina and Michael, let's do it.
Ain't much to talk about them.
Not really.
I love how she had her bonnet on and showed she was in bed. But wait, let me back up one second.
Brr.
Why does Married at First Sight recap all of it? We saw them get undressed already. We saw all of this in the last episode. Let's get to the meat of the show, right? They should have started with them walking out the door of the hotel, heading to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I don't get it. Y'all have like mad weeks of footage. Y'all want to recycle them going to sleep?
Oh, come on, like we already saw this. How many times did I see Olajuwon jump into bed with his baggy boxers?
From the 1900s?
Well, yeah.
With the doo-doo stains?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that. But yeah, but like seriously, Jasmina and Michael, back to them. Not much to say about them.
Nah.
They're the most calm couple so far in the trip.
I don't know.
But
Mike be looking for problems.
But I will say, he's like, I'm a realist and she's an optimist. Like, how are you talking about conflict, saying it's inevitable, and then
it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy type of thing.
But then when he has a disagreement with her because they're not on the same page, they just disagree, which is fine. He's like, I can't believe we have conflict. Duh, you just said conflict's inevitable. I
feel like he kind of reminds me of Zach. Like, he can't handle the fact that
Zach from last season.
Yeah, he can't handle the fact that he's wrong or that somebody has a different opinion than him. Bro, like, people have different opinions. Like, what's your problem? I don't get it. And like, you want to have a successful marriage, but you're also saying that there will be conflict, and as soon as it comes up, you don't understand why there's conflict. Dude, you caused the conflict, bro.
What's contradictory is he also sat down with her mom, I think, and was like, oh yeah, I don't have a good example of marriage, no role models, but I have the tools. That's like me going into the operating room right now, haven't gone to med school, have no medical background, but I watch ER, I got the tools.
You could give people that plastic surgery in the yard, give them the fake butts.
Okay, you want to go to the next couple? Because that was it for them.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for Jasmina and Mike.
Not much.
Not much.
Who do you want to talk about now?
All right, let's go. Let's do Steve no more money.
Okay.
The only job he be getting is the...
Hey, yo, this is a family-friendly channel, I think.
Not yet.
Now, he looked disappointed because he didn't get that.
Yeah, he
was like, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was like, oh, it's okay. He was telling she can take her time.
He was telling her brother that just to seem nice and sweet guy. You know, he would get down and get dirty.
Dude, it's only the first night.
Yeah,
like, nothing's going to happen. And then he's like, you know, there was a couple of moments we were looking at each other. Dude, you're a vagabond. I don't want to hear nothing.
Vagabond.
Vagabond.
You're a vagabond. So we should just go around calling people, hey, you a vagabond.
You a vagabond like Steve. No more money.
No, but seriously, she looked very disappointed when she was talking to the father. And then after the father said that, and if your father could say that about you, bro, I don't know. And then afterwards, when they met up, and he was like, well, if and when I get a job.
Oh, you're talking about when he met with Sriracha?
No.
Which with who?
When Steve was actually talking to Noi, he was talking about when they were sitting on the bench.
Wasn't that after he talked to her family?
Yes, and he was like, oh, if and when I get a job. There's no if in this economy. And she want kids. And I like how mama was like, I want kids, so you need a job. But mama, that wasn't the time and the place. Let Sriracha finish asking these great questions.
Yeah, Sriracha was not letting him get off the hook at all.
Go ahead, Sriracha.
So when you think you're going to get a job, you know, when the time is right. So when you think the time is right. Well, you know, everybody has different experiences. So what experiences do you have and when you're going to get a job? Answer, bro. Answer right now.
Okay, calm down, relax.
Yo, Sriracha was
Tranquila.
going in.
Yeah, but the mom stopped it by asking about the baby. You can't have, she's right, you can't have a baby without a job. So let's get the job questions out the way first. He said he's a freelancer, but I want to see, you got a W-2, what you got coming in? Your 1099, like I want to see.
Married at first sight, why you do her like this? Why you did Noi like this?
And I was rooting for them. But this episode, when he said if he get a job, I would have jumped off that park bench and ran for the bus.
No, he really made it sound like he is completely disinterested, like he has trauma from having a job. And the thing is, he says, oh, I'm better off freelancing. So if he's actually getting good money, then maybe it's okay. We don't really know. But people are going to be more comfortable and knowing that you have a stable career job or something like that. And I don't think he looks at it that way. Well,
he could take his free spirit ass back to the 70s, because in this economy, we don't have time for it.
Hell no.
So anything else on this couple before we head on to the next one?
No, I think that, the one thing I wanted to say about this couple is there were 2 people this season that actually proposed to their,
significant other.
Yeah, and it was Olajuwon. And it was him. So he did bring that ring pop. I thought it was a joke.
I love ring pops.
Yeah, I thought he brought it as a joke. I think I did. Fruit punch flavor.
Okay, well, maybe one time.
But anyway, as I was saying,
come on. We're on a time limit here.
As I was saying, whatchamacallit, I thought he brought it as a joke. But he actually got down on one knee later on, and he did propose to her with the ring pop. So that was like something that he really wanted to do. Like he had that all planned out already.
Well, hopefully she likes fruit punch or cherry.
Yeah.
But who we want to talk about next?
You think he's disappointed because her name is not Svetlana?
Who you want to talk about next? I'm not doing this with you. I'm not.
Steve, you wanted a Svetlana, didn't you? You know those girls want money too, just so you know. And not having a job, you ain't gonna get no Svet, and you ain't gonna get no Lana. For sure.
Who you want to talk about next?
All right. Let's talk about Lindsey and Mark.
Okay, so poor Mark, like this man went through this. This man, he needed a better diet, but this man went through the process twice, and he set up with Lindsey, and you could tell when he met with her family and friends.
He was scared.
His eyes opened up like he saw the devil.
Yeah, he was scared, and they gave him a button that says no. Damn, like
and snacks, and like we said our reference last week, and feed her like a gremlin. Give her a snack if she's hungry. That's
crazy. That is absolutely crazy that you are so hyped, so excited. You go visit the family, and all you hear is negative stuff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, should the family have done that? Should the family have told him all the stuff?
Not yet.
Or should the family just told him like only good things? I mean, he doesn't even know the girl. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I think it's too soon, and these inside jokes, let him develop his relationship with her. Let him get the no button for her. Don't give it to him, because now it's going to be in the back of his head. Another thing I want to say is, why can't the producers, and what are the producers doing? Every time there's an altercation or an incident, I should say, more so an incident, on an airplane, we never get the footage.
I don't think, maybe they're not allowed to film.
Oh.
I don't know if anybody's allowed to.
You better bring your camera.
Maybe use your phone or something like that.
I don't know. I wanted to see what happened between Lindsey and Olajuwon, because she's over here like, I'm traumatized and I feel victimized, and he was puffing up his chest, and I told him to speak Spanish in Puerto Rico, even though it's a protectorate of the United States and they speak English there. I've been there. And she's like, I've been there 7 times. Girl, that's the only place, like, okay, so, like, leave him alone.
Nah, Lindsey just looks like the type of girl who want to do whatever she want to do.
And also a know-it-all a little bit.
Yeah. She, he's in the shower, she turning on the heat. Didn't even ask him. Start saging the room. Yeah, start saging the room.
What if he had lung issues?
Yeah, like, you don't know anything about him. All you know is he likes to eat goldfish and burgers. That's about it. Dude wanted to eat burgers and... Okay, but anyway, and goldfish.
He can eat a burger once in a while, but he also needs to mix it up, eat some of that arroz con pollo, paella.
He's a shark. He likes to eat fish.
He don't like fish. She asked him.
I'm saying goldfish.
Oh. Yeah, that's the fake process.
Yeah, but basically, like, she just sounds like she knows everything, and she wants to do everything her way. She doesn't really care about anybody's feelings. And like the whole altercation at the airplane, we kind of heard both sides of the story. I'm not sure if they're both accurate or not. But basically, Olajuwon was saying that on the airplane, she just kept poking him and saying stuff to him. And she was sitting right behind him. And he tried his best to ignore her. And after a while, he just couldn't do it no more. And then Katina got involved.
Yeah, it's too much.
And then she said, I'm a beat, you know. And then Lindsey says, oh, I want to fight you. She starts screaming and yelling on the airplane. Like, Lindsey.
It's too much.
Lindsey. Espérate. You're on an airplane, girl. People get arrested for this kind of stuff. You could get like
Poor Mark.
What's that word?
Banned.
You could get
the
banned.
no-fly list.
You could get banned from flying, girl.
And she likes to travel, so why would you risk it?
Yeah, and you clearly like flying to Puerto Rico, so you could speak Spanish. I don't even know if you know how to speak Spanish. And you're gonna do all this on an airplane? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know, but out of the whole incident, I like how Mark tried to make her feel comfortable, but he also tried to smooth it over with the couples because he wants that relationship. And it's like, you're already dealing with the relationship issues potentially. Why you want to fight with the couples who are going to be your support system?
Yeah, I think he likes Olajuwon, and he came over to him, he hugged him. He said, yo, I apologize for everything. Lindsey is Lindsey.
And now pass me my pina colada, bitches.
Yeah, let's just drink and cheers. And then Olajuwon's like, yo, I don't want no apologies. I'm good. Like, we don't have to talk to this girl. She's crazy.
Once they get some pina coladas like sangria, it's over. Forget about it. Forget about it.
That's it.
So who's next?
Since we're talking about Olajuwon, might as well do Olajuwon and Katina.
Okay.
So basically, like, why can't we have a single scene where he doesn't bring up ISACC? Like, literally every scene, I had this past, I had this past.
You wake up in the morning.
This is episode 4 now, bro. Like, every episode, it's got to be talked about and mentioned.
And then you wake up in the morning, first thing, before you even have your cafe con leche, your eggs, your croissant, you're like, so you had one night stand before?
You have a F buddy?
Like, come on, like, not getting to know her in the present, but he's like, I can't judge you in your past. Let's not talk about the past, let's live in the present. It's over.
I feel like Olajuwon feels bad about his past. Then, bro, while you're on TV, instead of talking about the past over and over and over, why don't you just
show us a different?
Yeah, that, and just one time say, ladies and gentlemen, this is a PSA to all the ladies and men out there that I have hurt.
Ladies and men.
I don't know. Maybe he hurt boyfriends of girls. Maybe he was cheating on girls.
He said he didn't cheat.
He said he wasn't cheating, but he said I didn't put titles and stuff. And this is what I don't understand. How are you getting all these girls to, like, and then you're telling them, like, oh, this is just a fling, and then you're hurting them. If you're hurting them, then doesn't that mean that they had more expectations of you?
Possibly.
Doesn't that mean that they were boyfriend, girlfriend?
No. And we talked about this. It's just he spoke sweet nothings in their ear. Just dropping game. That's it. But that's, you got anything else for them?
No, I was just going to say that, I really, like, I don't know. He's kind of like my favorite, I don't want to say character, but he's like my favorite person. Cast member. He's my favorite cast member on this season. Just because if you watch him during the show, he's very caring towards the people who are loyal to him. And at the same time, if you watch him in the after party, he's very loyal to those around him. He was talking about Alyssa, and he was asking her questions in the after party, and he was really riding for his man Chris because I feel like he himself is a bullshitter, and because he's a bullshitter,
he can smell it.
He can smell it, and he knows he's bullshit. He knows that she's bullshitting straight up, and he literally who he said it to, was that on the show or in the after party? I don't remember, but he was saying that she literally got on this show. And she, as soon as she saw this guy, she didn't like him, and she was looking for any reason.
Excuse. That was in the after party. So guys, if you haven't watched it, watch the after party with Rudy.
Yeah, the after party is really, really good, and he was basically saying that she literally is gonna look for any reason this whole entire season to just not like him. And I think I completely agree with him. That's exactly what she's gonna do.
Also, we missed one thing before we head to the last couple.
What happened?
Her friend, Katina's friend, was going in on Olajuwon.
Oh, Jaylani?
Yeah, he was like, he's doing it for clout. He was like, if you want change, you do this, but you don't get married, that's change. So what do you guys think? Was Jaylani too hard on him, or was he just being a protective friend? Drop your thoughts in the comment section.
No, I think he was being definitely like a good friend. Because like we know Olajuwon is pretty cool and all that. He's gonna have a good time on the show. The cast members are all gonna like him and stuff. But and I feel like he got the right girl too. I feel like Katina and him are kind of like along the same page. Like, she says I don't party anymore. Step the line, girl. And then so I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, and basically I think it's pretty obvious he got on the show strictly for clout. He's not ready to put ISACC behind because he keeps bringing him up, and clearly after this show he's gonna get mad girls after this.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I think a part of him wants to settle down, but he don't know about, he's never been in a committed relationship. So he should have tried a committed relationship first before jumping into marriage.
No, for sure. This is an experiment. He probably doesn't take this seriously, and that's pretty much it.
It's all fun and games till those bills come in.
Exactly. He got probably a lot of bills.
So let's talk about the final couple.
Let's do it. Who we got left?
Alyssa, aka the witch.
You mean Crocodile Dundee?
Why you call her that?
Because of her boots.
Oh God. And Chris.
All she needs is the hat.
Like, her physical appearance aside, her nastiness is exuding from her pores.
Nah,
and
she's
I really
nasty.
feel bad for Chris. Like, he's really trying. I've never heard someone said, if someone just gives me 1%, like, that is, like, the bar is set so low. Like, 1%, dude, nah.
Why do you think he's trying so hard?
Because he's committed to the relationship. In
But
the
like-
process, probably.
But like, that's my thing, right? Like, you can definitely have a big heart. You could definitely go all in. And I think that's been his problem. Like, he literally said that in his past relationship, he has been giving everybody the time and day, and they didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
And bro, like, she's giving you all the signs.
She's
and
not into it.
She's not into it. And
She's
that's
like,
it.
she's even like, he's like yesing me down. Like, oh my God, like he's trying to make you feel comfortable, and he's trying to be next to you. And in every scene, she's like next to Michael. She's next to this person. She's next to everyone except for her own damn husband.
I see her next to Olajuwon a lot.
She's next to all the other couples. Like, I don't think she's specifically like going next to any man in particular. She's just distancing herself all the way from Chris. If he's in Africa, she's in North America. Like, that's how far they're apart.
Yeah, and it's really terrible because, I mean, throughout this entire episode, the producers were stretching it, but if you watch the episode in the beginning, middle, whatever, she's kind of leading him on. She's kind of like saying like, oh yeah, you know, let's see what happens.
I don't think so.
Let's just have a good time. Yeah.
No, she's just saying let's have a good time, pretty much living for free, eating for free, and traveling for free. She's not saying let us together be a couple. She's just saying let's have a good time during this early process.
She's just being very vague about everything. But eventually, I guess she couldn't do it no more because Chris was finally calling her out on the balcony and all that. She eventually said to him, she was sitting on the couch and she finally said to him, we are not compatible. We have different hobbies, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just kind of like, but girl, you don't even know him. You don't know anything about him. I don't think it's the hobbies. I don't think it's any of that. I don't think it's the fact that he plays Frisbee. I think it's strictly the fact that she saw him. She don't like the way he looks.
Yeah, she's
said
not
he looked
into
like a real
looks.
estate. Yeah, she said he looks like a real estate agent. Meanwhile, she looks like Crocodile Dundee. She got like some terrible plastic surgery, and you look like a plank. And honestly, besides Chris, I don't know what man would want you, and that's why your ass was single all these years.
Ooh, you went in. I don't have nothing to add to that. All I'm gonna say is hopefully Chris learns from this episode and he just do him for the next 7-8 weeks. Forget her, like, and she should be kicked out. I'm sorry, she should be kicked out the process.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure, but I think that if Chris stops paying her any attention, maybe just maybe she will stop being such a bitch. Her friends were talking about how, oh yeah, you know, she likes men who are assholes. Well,
They
stop,
said that?
Yeah. So stop chasing. And then they also said that she likes very particular men. Dude, if you like particular men, why the hell did you go on the show? If not for clout. Like, you clearly are on the show to get more exposure so everybody can see your ugly self. And that's pretty much it. You had no intentions of being faithful throughout this whole process. None.
Nah, she just
Zero.
wanted to walk down the aisle in those nasty boots and that nasty dress, the 1 out of 10, and that was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Get her money back for all the dresses she bought.
Whatever. I hope she don't get her money back.
Nah, she's not gonna get her money back.
She gonna have bad karma for what she's doing to Chris.
Yeah.
She gonna have bad karma.
If you didn't like him, you should have told him from day one. Instead of all that circus you orchestrated that night. You literally left him, didn't tell him nothing. You told him nothing. Told him, I don't feel good and I'll talk to you the next day. Let's get some sleep. Then he tries to talk to you the next day. You said, oh, I got no sleep. Like, there's never gonna be a good time to talk to you. You're just annoying and you look like a skunk. And if we keep going, I'm gonna keep saying crazy stuff about this girl. I think we should wrap it up.
I think we should stop here.
Yeah, yo, Alyssa, you suck. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. We're trying our best with this little terrorist right here. We love him. He's absolute the biggest gift to us ever, and we're really happy that he's here filming with him. And so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for riding with us. If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We do appreciate you taking the time out to watch our video, and we will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.